Hey friends, welcome back. Today I have another easy 10-minute meal for you. It is going to be a pasta dish that is not only delicious and easy and quick, it is also low carb and keto friendly, and it's sure to be a hit with your family. So if you guys are ready and here for it, please stay tuned. So we are going to start on our easy, this is probably less than 10 minutes. It's probably about 8 minutes, but it's super quick, super easy. It is low carb and it's very, very good. And it's going to give you that decadent pasta dish, you know what I mean, where it's creamy and yummy and filling. So anyways, let me show you what we're going to make. Again, the star of our show is going to be these healthy noodles. These are the ones I pick up from Costco. Feel free to use whatever noodle you like, even if you're not low carb or keto. You could totally use regular pasta. It just has to be cooked. Or you can use konjac noodles, or you could even do zucchini noodles. You're just going to want to fry them up a little bit to soften them and to reduce the water. But we are going to be using, these are the healthy noodles. You can find these in the refrigerated section of the Costco deli aisle. So yeah, these are the ones that I love. Let me show you the box, so if you guys wanted to screenshot it and get yourself a item number, okay? This is the box they come in, and let me show you. They come with little recipes on there too. But hold on, I'm gonna flip it out here. All right, first I'm gonna show you the macros for the whole package. So it's 8 ounces, is 50 calories, 0 fat, 2 carbs, 2 net carbs, and 0 protein, okay? And here is that item number. So feel free to go ahead and screenshot this now, so you guys can just go ahead and maybe give your Costco a call, or look them up that way. But this is the name of them, or the item number, and they are called healthy noodles. So yeah, we're going to use the healthy noodles. We're going to use the Trader Joe mascarpone. If you did not have this, you can totally use just cream cheese. But this, I like the macros on this, and we only use about 2 tablespoons. So you can see 1 fat per tablespoon, I believe. Yeah, 1 tablespoon, 60 calories, 7 fat, I'm sorry, 0 carbs, and 1 protein. So about 14 fat. So you're gonna add in your fat that way. Again, you can totally use cream cheese if you wanted. So a lot of people had asked how I use the mascarpone, and this is how I use it. I know this is really great for desserts. I just haven't gotten around to looking up recipes for them yet. But yep, we're gonna use that. We have some frozen broccoli florets. These are the organic ones you see me haul from Costco. We're not using this whole bag. We're only going to use maybe 3 or 4. I'm actually going to throw them in the microwave to kind of pretty much cook them only for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to cut them and throw them in the pan. And then we are going to use some bacon. We're going to use about 3 or 4 pieces of bacon. Use whatever you want. You can do pancetta if you wanted to do it a real Italian-y dish, or you can use smoked meat. You can use whatever you want, honestly. You can use whatever. You could omit this too and just make it, kind of a cheesy Alfredo type deal. But I'm going to throw in a couple pieces of bacon. And then on the top, we're going to throw in, this is just some fresh Parmesan. We're just going to, zest them up or whatever, you shred it up, whatever you call it, to top it off. And we're just seasoning with some sea salt, some black pepper, and some garlic powder. So the first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to take about 3 or 4 pieces of this bacon, and I'm going to cut that up. Okay, so I have 3 pieces of bacon. I'm just going to go through and slice them up. You can make them smaller, bigger, whatever you want. I'm probably gonna cut them up just a little bit smaller. So if you're wondering, macros will vary depending on what you use. So everything is personalized, guys. You guys can take these recipes and make them however you want. I just like to kind of share what I come up with, just to keep this way of eating interesting and good, right? So we got our bacon. in this glass dish, it is microwavable. So we just have like 4 frozen ones. So we'll get some nutrients from our vegetables. We'll get in some fats from our bacon and some protein. So it's gonna be pretty well balanced, okay? And it's gonna be, you know, a little bit carb heavier because of the noodles, but it's still going to be very minimal carbs. And then remember, we're going to also use this mascarpone, and this is going to help us up our fats as well. So it is going to be a higher fat dish, so this tends to keep you full for a great deal of time. That's why I like to make it. This is usually like my favorite dish to have on my leg days when I get home, like for dinner. These are like my favorite because it's real filling and it's so good. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw this broccoli into the microwave for about 2 minutes just to soften it and cook it up. All right, now we are at the stove top. I just have a large frying pan. I'm not adding any, you guys can see all my menudo and stuff. I am not adding any oils or anything like that to the pan, okay? Because since we are gonna use bacon, we know bacon's gonna give off some grease, and let that do its thing. So I want to go ahead and let this start cooking down, doing its stuff, release all of its like fat, so we can go ahead and just fry up our broccoli in there. You could always add whatever you want to this. If you wanted to add scallions, mushrooms, artichokes, whatever you have, feel free to add it. Just remember to make sure you have it in your macros and you're keeping your carb count low, okay? So make sure you just work for your plan for your day. Keto isn't one size fits all. I mean, you go ahead and you make it, I mean, is it one size fits all? Keto is like, it's personal, and make it fit your life, okay? That's how you're gonna be successful. If someone just tells you to put it in a box, that box isn't always gonna fit everybody, right? All right, so we're gonna let this start frying up. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to rinse our noodles. So with these noodles, they come in one of these little packs here. You're just gonna go ahead and rip, and I empty out because it comes in like this liquid. It doesn't smell or anything like that. I feel like them konjac noodles kind of smell a little bit, but I just go ahead and give them a real good rinse and get them all cleaned out. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So I just have my strainer sitting in my sink. I'm just going to rip the tab and drop my noodles in there. You see it does come in that water. Just give them a good shake, make sure you got everything. So then I just run them underneath the warm water, and I just go through and I break everything up with my hand, and I make sure that I'm rinsing everything, just because it's been sitting in that liquid, and you just want to rinse them, okay? So again, you see I just kind of grab them. Oh, you can see. I grab them and I just kind of loosen them up, okay? Just like that. Because they're kind of packed in there. I hope you guys are enjoying these quick cook with me's. I know a lot of people don't have all the time in the world, and maybe you're just looking for something easy to eat so you can kind of relax and kick back and enjoy your night. So you can see our bacon's already doing its thing. So just gonna go through and then kind of cook this up here. I did take the broccoli out of the microwave. It cooked for about 2 minutes. So it's still a little got a crunch to it, which I wanted. And I'm just gonna go through and then just dice these up a little bit, like vertically, just so I can still have some chunks in there. And then I'm gonna throw this in with my bacon. So you just kind of give it a rough chop so you could still have some good pieces in here. Like this one I'll probably cut again because it's pretty thick. Okay, so our bacon, or I'm sorry, our broccoli and bacon, yum yum. Just going ahead, flicking this around here, and you see it has all this oil in the pan. That's why we don't need to add any extra. Tossing the broccoli. And then I'm going to kind of just mix them all together. So you can see everything is looking really good. Bacon's starting to get crispy. Broccoli's cooking down. Giving the noodles a quick shake again. So right here, ooh, it is real bright. We're gonna add in the noodles here. The sun decided to come out, so. Ooh, there you go. There's our noodles. So what I've been doing is I kind of just take them and I spread them around in the pan. I've noticed this has worked a little bit better. So they're not just clumping together, you know? So we're just gonna let that sit for a minute, and we're gonna start seasoning. We're gonna add some garlic powder. Just a little bit of that sea salt. Not too much because the bacon is salty. And of course, our fresh black pepper. Then I'm just going to start flipping everything, okay? You don't want to mash it because you don't want to break up all your noodles. And you can see some of the broccoli is already getting nice and toasted. If you could see right there. Ooh, can you see? Toasted. We haven't even added in any sauces yet. 2 ounces of the mascarpone. Again, you could use cream cheese if you wanted. And I'm just kind of gonna smear it. What I have here is just a small little thing of heavy cream. I've really been cutting back on my heavy cream, so I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see? It's heavy cream, I swear. All right, here you go. I'm just going to add just a splash, okay? Just a splash. I know I didn't tell you guys that earlier, but I forgot I had it. And it makes it just a little bit creamier, and it helps thicken up the meal. And Leo actually loves when I add that to this. Just kind of bringing everything together. And then you're just going to spread it out again on the pan so it can thicken. So you know, the more heavy cream heats, and the warmer it gets, the thicker it gets. So it will do that for us. I'm going to put a little bit more black pepper. What are we at? 13 minutes. I think that's pretty good. A little bit more salt. And a little bit more garlic. So right here I have that brick of fresh Parmesan and just a grater. And I'm just going to grate some Parmesan over the top. You could add fresh mozzarella if you wanted, or whatever. So here is how our pasta is looking. Gonna give it one more flip. Ooh, you could see all the cheesy. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can see all the cheesy business. And then you just keep flipping it, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and start plating this up. I just got myself a bowl. There you go. I'm just going to add some fresh black pepper. Super cheesy. How come I can't figure? Okay, here we go. Super cheesy. You can see all the broccoli, the bacon. Hell yeah. All right, so this is usually what I look like 98% of the time. On those rare occasions you see me dressed up, that's just a rare occasion. But I'm gonna go ahead and try this on camera. I hope you guys can see, look. It's like hella hot too, but. Since we went ahead and used the mascarpone instead of the cream cheese, it's not as creamy. It's not like an Alfredo sauce, but it's still, and it's not as heavy. I feel like sometimes when you use those Alfredo sauces, they're very, very heavy and they sit heavy. This is, it's filling, but it's not too much. It's really good. And it's really one of those really good comfort foods in a matter of minutes. So it's low carb. You're able to get your fats in there so you can amp it up to make a keto. and it's easy. So hopefully you guys were able to find those noodles. I went ahead and, you know, showed you the box. So if you guys wanted to screenshot that and go ahead and give your Costco a call and see if they have them in stock, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can always feel free to use whatever ingredient you have, whether that's zucchini noodles, konjac noodles, spaghetti squash, whatever it is, you can use that. If you didn't even want to use, I think those palmini noodles, they also have too, so you want to give those a try. So there's an assortment out there, guys, and you could always find it and always kind of make it fit what you have. And if you wanted to go ahead and just omit the bacon and just make it a meatless meal, you can do that too. Very, very good, and just have like a side salad. This would also be really great if you wanted to do the 90-second bread and then just kind of use it as a garlic bread and toast it up on your pan. That would be awesome. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my pasta here. But I want to thank you guys for showing up today. I hope you guys like the meal, like the recipe. And if you guys are new here, hey, what's up? My name is Danielle, and we do this keto thing a few times a week, and I would love you to stick around and subscribe. So please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, all the things, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.